Yo, what's up guys? Nanjiroh here. Welcome to week 11 of Ask Nanjiroh. So this video is going to be a little bit shorter just because I didn't get that many questions, and what questions I did get that were kind of long have to be kind of, their own separate video. So let me go ahead and start off by saying that this is a week old or so there were a lot of things that I've decided on which obviously I hadn't decided on at the time of me getting asked these questions. Like, for example, question 1. So before we get started on me answering the questions, let me just go ahead and shout out Sakia, who has the first batch of questions, as well as Room Noxy, who has the second batch of questions. You guys help me a lot just because you guys consistently ask me questions for these things, and I probably would not be able to do as long a video segments if I didn't have you guys around. So their first question by Sakia: will you be doing videos on the new cards when they're released? Yes, I will be doing videos of the new cards when they're released, because there are a few cards which a lot of people don't seem to be understanding that for me personally, I kind of understand the general idea. Say for example, Python. Some people are just why what the fuck, why was this card released or whatever, and I don't think that's an accurate representation of the card itself. So I will be doing a bit of a, I guess, card review as we get more cards. I'll probably try to do these in lieu of Ask Nanjiroh, but I'm not sure for these next 2 weeks. So I'll go ahead and figure it out. I'll probably have something for you guys by tomorrow. 2. What do you think about the recent nerfs? Okay, so for the recent nerfs, I actually like them a lot. I like them because right now, we're in one of the really good, I guess, post nerf metas, in which it's right now you can win with literally anything as long as you play well, as long as you understand the meta. You can win with literally anything, and by that I mean it's the win with anything is that it's more so profound. Now, generally with win with anything sort of things, that usually has the hidden text of, but you have to be a good player. For example, as you've seen recently, I played Tortoise Dragon. Do I think Tortoise Dragon is good? Not particularly, because it has the glaring issue of can't deal with Bahamut's, but I'm able to consistently win with that deck. Even though on paper that should be terrible, just because I know what I'm doing. And recently there was actually someone who climbed a master with Support Cannon. Support Cannon it's arguably been written off as a meme, so it was pretty surprising that that someone is actually able to climb to that someone is able to actually climb to the quote unquote fabled rank of master with that. So I like it because right now there aren't many cards that people can say straight up it's just oh, this card is overpowered, this card needs to be nerfed or whatever. Yes, there are some people who still feel butthurt about Sybil and feel that Sybil needs to be nerfed, but let's be real, if you nerf Sybil, then they kind of just fuck Dragon. You kind of fuck Dragon beyond repair, because physically Sybil, I want to say Sybil to some extent is what's keeping Dragoncraft alive to some degree. It's what helps Dragon not get boned when they get zerged down by aggro decks, because yes, you do have some anti-aggro tools in Dragon, however Dragon doesn't really have that good of creatures to play. Question 3. Why are there so few blood mains except Kiri in this server, at least not that I know of? Okay, so first off, for the server, he's talking about the Papers Discord. Additionally, he's also joking because I don't know why, but for some reason, even though Kiri is a profound shadow main, some people legitimately seriously think that he's a blood main. I don't understand this. I've seen this happen 2 or 3 times actually, in which people will go ahead and Kiri will be talking about something or whatever, and then they'll just flame him, and they'll be well, I mean, but you're a shitty blood main or whatever, and this is mind-boggling to me. I don't know why it happens, but every time this happens, they always assume he's blood. I don't know why. But actually answering the question, there are actually a few blood mains. One of the issues with blood is that generally, if you're a blood main, you usually don't like aggro blood, which I think is true of a lot of class mains, is that they usually don't like playing the aggro variant of their class. For example, for me, you will almost assuredly never see me play aggro dragon unless, for some reason circumstances have like caused me to like want to play aggro dragon or something like that. But it's very unlikely to see me do that. It's the same thing for blood. Like I know Gooby and CS7 plays blood. I know at one point I myself played blood. I don't know if I don't know if I classify myself as a blood main though. But yeah, there are actually a lot of blood mains out there. But they generally like playing control. So with the last 2 metas, it was kind of difficult to be like, oh well, I want to play control blood just because aggro blood was so prevalent. Like in month 1, you can play control blood, but control blood doesn't have an extra spawn. So if your opponent plays spawn, you die. In month 2, you could actually play control blood a little bit, but a lot of people didn't really catch on to that until maybe like the week before the nerfs. But now for like month 3, with all the Haven decks kind of feeling like Daria, like tempo decks, blood is in a really good spot because blood has revelation. It doesn't matter how beefy you make your creatures, because blood can always just revelation them down. So blood's in a good spot right now. Room Nuxie asks, you're given 3 wishes by the genie. What do you wish for? No if no wishes or loopholes. Okay, so first wish, to get a laptop. So that way I can start streaming. I honestly, seriously thought I'd be like fine without a laptop, because I was not expecting for my life to end up in the way that, for me to end up in the position that I am now, where people actively want to listen to me talk for like 6 hours each day. I could not see that coming. For the second wish, to find another job that lets me kind of work on my own time, as well as makes enough money for me to buy all this nice good Shadowverse content. Because if you don't know, recently a tie-in or / collab event was announced for Fate's Stay Night Heaven's Field with Shadowverse. So we're gonna be getting some nice Fate's Stay Night leaders. I'm actually excited for like all of them. I really want to play Saber and Dragon and troll the crap out of Saria. If you don't know Saria, he's an avid Fate's Stay Night junkie. His favorite character is also Saber, and he was expecting it for a sword. He got trolled and he got Lancer instead. So that's actually really fucking funny. So I really want to troll him. I also want to get Saber Altar for Shadow, as well as I think for the most part the only leader that I'm like not like super excited for is like maybe Ryder for Blood, but that's whatever. That doesn't matter to me. But yeah, and then for the last wish, I guess just to be like, as stupid as it sounds, because I can't really think of anything else, to just be like happy and healthy, I guess. Just because if you're happy and you're healthy, like, that's all you really need in life. Well, to some degree. And then second question, create a new craft in Shadowverse with its own unique class mechanic. Describe it in less than 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna let you know, I initially had an answer for this. However, the first recording I did, it got corrupted, and I couldn't like upload it with music, so I kind of just like scrapped it all together. So you have to give me another like 3 minutes to go ahead and think about this. No, I'm gonna stop. All right. Right, so initially, if I remember correctly, the mechanic, or sorry, not the mechanic, like the craft that I wanted was a craft that kind of like took parts of other crafts and kind of like ingested them into themselves, kind of like a chameleon. However, I think that would probably be a little bit too broken or just hard to implement. So I think now the kind of craft that I would want would maybe be one that uses the archangels. So if you don't know, one of the key things that usually happens each and every set, or almost each and every set, is that either one or both, in some cases, of the neutral legends are usually are usually one of the are usually like angelic in nature. Like, say for example, Gabriel in Standard, or Israfil in Tempest of the Gods. And that's one of the things that actually really like, just because a lot of the times the archangels seem like really well designed. So I would like if they got like their own class. That'd be like really cool for me. I don't know what their mechanic would be. Yeah, can't really think of a good mechanic for them. But that's something that's something that I would like to see become its own like craft or whatever. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I know, like I said, that this is kind of short. The next Ask Nanjiroh should be a little bit longer, I believe, because I think I did get quite a few different questions for this week. I'll probably gonna have that out for you guys tomorrow. If I don't have it out for tomorrow by tomorrow, I'll probably have it out by Sunday, or I could just forget and then like have to have it late again. I'm really sorry about that, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and leave a like if you did. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.